Hello, guys. Welcome. The class has finally started. So this is just a super quick video just to get you started because I made a few changes in the interface of the course so that you know what the heck is going on and where to go. So remember that this is two classes, Art 85 and Art 86. And basically this is what it's going to look like when you get onto our class. You'll see that there are the resources sections, which just has the Zoom meetings, module 1, where everybody goes through, and you should just run through all of this. There's a little quick quiz at the end. Don't worry, it's quick and painless, super easy. But just with a lot of the stuff where the syllabus is, the policies, and the way you'd navigate, and with all of these modules is when you open them up, you'll see that there's presentations, and there's assignments, presentations, assignments. The assignments always consist of something that you turn in, as well as the weekly discussion, which is your original post is due on a Wednesday, and then your replies to at least two other students is due on Sunday night. Now, whether you're in Art 85 or 86, you'll still be doing all of the discussions that are listed under Art 85, so don't forget those. I'm going to do a couple of tweaks in the next few weeks just to adjust it because they slam both the classes back together, and I've been trying to feverishly put it all together and make it make sense as much as possible. So the way this is going to work is you'll start off with looking at your resources. As you navigate, you just click your welcome letter, which you've already seen or should have seen, and it'll have the information of when our meetings are as well, how to link to it, and just some basic stuff that you can click here to see the hardware requirements for what you might need. Oops, I'll have to fix that. I'm glad I checked that. It was disabled. I'll put that back in. So your hardware requirements, meet the professor, just a little video, very short. Your syllabus and schedules for Art 85 and 86. We'll talk about that in just a second. You can zoom in and out through here. You can also download them. Whenever you're ready to go to the next section, you can just go back to modules or you can just click next. So navigate through all of these. A lot of it is just information, including course communication policies, which is how to get in contact with me. And you'll see that you have my phone number, and how you send me a text message. Take a screenshot and make sure you state your name, what class you're in, what your question is. Um, Remember, I don't save student numbers. I'll have you if you text me and then give me your name and then I can look it up. But I just have way too many students to be able to save it. My phone would just my after teaching for 20 years it'd be blown up. So just go through there. It has basic policies, participation, etc. Just run through all those. I'm just going to go back to modules. And once you've gone through all of these, then there's a little quick quiz, and I do mean quick. It's like 5 simple questions. Hint, hint, if you watch my video, Meet the Instructor, you'll have all the answers for that. And then you jump into this. Welcome to Intro to Animation and the presentations and the course content specific to Art 85. And what you're going to turn in. This first week for Art 85 and 86 is primarily just making sure that you've got your software, you've got your computers, or you're getting them. Once again, if you do need to have a computer, send me a message. that has your full name. So email it to me. Um, your full name, your student ID number, and your phone number that you can be reached at so you can coordinate. The pickups are on Mondays and on Thursdays between, I believe, 10 and 12 in the morning and to the afternoon. Now, if you are Art 85, you're just going to follow along through all these, and they're broken up into projects. You have 4 primary projects throughout the entire course, and some of those are broken up into weeks. The first one is a few weeks, but you can see here's week 2, here's week 3, and so on. Presentations, what it is, examples of grades, and then the video presentations to get you through everything. Now, if you are an Art 86, if you go all the way to the bottom past this bottom line, you'll see that there's content for you. And most of this content is, not all of it, but a lot of it is also in Art 85 with some advanced stuff. Now, Art 85 is laid out with those 4 projects. Art 86, you have an option of different projects that you'd want to do, or basically doing a split. In other words, maybe I want to do modeling for the first half and then an animation or digital sculpting in the next half. And the general idea, once you go through here, please go here first for my Art 86. There's a little presentation that basically breaks down what your assignments are, what they entail, examples of them. Now, if you have not taken Art 85, I strongly suggest, just at least for the first half, do the modeling project for the first half of the course. And that way you're on the same page and it'll be a lot easier. And then for the second half, or basically after you finish that, you can either continue on with that, and then add advanced things, or then you can choose one of your other options, whether you want to continue on with hard surface modeling, you want to do a narrative animation, or you want to do a digital sculpt and sculpt out a character or 2 or 3. You'll see student examples once there's some that I plugged in where you can see different things that people have done, including some videos. So that's pretty much how you navigate. The first couple of weeks are probably the most difficult, just technical wise, and making sure everybody is all set. Do not stress out. You're not going to be docked if you're having technical problems in the first couple of weeks and still getting computers down and all that stuff. So please do not wig out and stress over it. We will have our first meeting on this Friday. If you need me before then, just text me. If there's a lot of people, I might squeeze you in and have one on Wednesday night, just to make sure. But Friday is our meeting. So if you have any questions or you need anything, just text me. Here's the link to our meeting. If you can't make it, I record these and they will pop up in your announcements. So as I record them and I'll post them up, probably get them like Saturday, if not later on that night, then they'll pop up here or in the announcements, and then you can watch the video of whatever was covered. I do encourage people coming to these if you can in the first couple of weeks or contacting me. The last thing is that if you're an Art 86, your first assignment is, and you're doing your own projects, one of your first assignments is to basically come up with a proposal after you've seen what the options are. Okay. So that means I'd say come up with a couple of proposals just in case I go, nah, I don't know if that'll work. So in other words, come up with a proposal of like, you know what? I want to do modeling in the first 8 weeks, and then I want to do, um, let's say, digital sculpting in the following weeks for my final. And so what would happen is I'm going to send you guys in Art86 a link that you can sign up for because I'm going to meet with you guys and I'm going to approve hopefully your actual proposal. So you'll get more details on that after you've looked through all the content because I don't want to totally blast you out, but basically this week you'll get that and it'll be a link that you go to that will take you to a Google sheet where you'll sign up and I'll set up times probably during either Friday or the weekends and where I will talk to you for just a few minutes. You'll make your pitch. So if it's modeling, start gathering reference images for what you want to do. If it's like an interior building, if it's an exterior building, if it is a character, you can use your own drawings. You can use pictures or concept art that other people have created, and you want to try and sculpt that out, and then texture it in Mudbox. Which if you're going to do digital sculpting, make sure you download Mudbox. And then the third would be the animation where you'd want to find a sound from your favorite TV show or movie, something that's just about, if you're working on it for, I would say anywhere from 15 seconds to 30 seconds, if you're going to be working on it for like, you know, um, a whole half of the term. If you're going to be working it for the whole term and you've taken Art 85 before, you can actually have something a little bit longer, but have a few choices. So hopefully, that will be that. Once again, you have my contact info, so text me if you have questions. If there's a lot of questions and people are going, I'm wigging out, we'll have a meeting earlier. But I will see anyone who's available on Friday at 6 p.m. and I'll be online for a couple of hours and we'll see how that works. And that'll be the regular time, at least for a few weeks. So, welcome to the class. I can't wait to see what you're going to do and have fun.